Hello guys, you're welcome back to my channel. My name is Tessie. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to you all, depending on where you are watching from. Hope you all are doing well, and thank you so much for stopping by. You know, when we say that the force behind this Peter Obi's movement is something that nobody can explain, some people think is a joke. According to report, Osinbajo, who is the vice president of Nigeria, Ameachi, the minister of transportation, and other APC members who disagrees with Tinubu's presidency are now working behind the scene for Peter Obi's victory. Yes, I'm gonna be giving you guys the gist in full details, but please help us by liking this video, like and share, because that is the only way YouTube and Facebook can recommend the video to more people. So please help by liking. Liking is free. You don't pay money for liking videos here. Okay, let's move on. It is over. Osinbajo, Ameachi, others working behind the scene for Peter Obi's victory in the next election. Yeah, the crisis rocking the top two political parties in the country ahead of the 2023 presidential election is not a coincidence. According to an insider from the ruling All Progressive Congress, APC, the primaries, which produced APC and PDP's presidential candidate respectively, has left the two political parties in limbo as they struggle to resolve their internal crisis, which for all intents and purposes means the next president will most likely not come from the either parties. The ruling party's recently failed reconciliation meeting was attributed to the lack of interest by aggrieved aspirants who watched in awe as Tinubu ran riot, claiming aspirant after aspirant until the game was over. The APC national leader is said to have outsmarted his rivals by buying out aspirants, while his rivals were more focused on buying delegates. With such open display of moral corruption during the party's primary, former Minister of Transportation Rotimi Ameachi, who was visibly stunned and protested the process, is believed to be unlikely to work with Tinubu, who allegedly mocked his rival for not being smart enough during the primary. Ameachi is also reportedly displeased over the continued unholy alliance between some leaders of the ruling party with Governor Nyesom Wike. Beside Ameachi, Vice President Osinbajo, who also lost the primary, is believed to be unwilling to work towards Tinubu's victory, if not because of the corrupt process that gave Tinubu the ticket, but for the choice of a Muslim as his running mate. In confirmation of these claims, multiple sources, according to Daily Sun, claim both Osinbajo, Ameachi, and other aggrieved aspirants have vowed to boycott another planned reconciliation meeting set by the APC for September 12th. Next week. In response to the report, however, a member of the national leader of the ruling party said neither Ameachi nor Osinbajo are consequential to the APC. He said the situation Ameachi now found himself is exactly the same thing facing almost all the presidential aspirants from the southeast, among others, including Vice President Osinbajo. The options left for them include either retire from politics or work for the party and hope for the best. After all, they have held substantive positions in the past. Prior to the APC primary election, Osinbajo had hoped to clinch the party's ticket after supporters met to begin mapping out strategies towards beating Moneybags' influence at the forthcoming All Progressive Congress APC presidential primaries. Unfortunately, though, the Moneybags proved too strong for the vice president when it mattered. Now, however, source claimed presidential candidate of the Labour Party, Mr. Peter Obi, stand to gain big from the fallout in the top opposition parties as aggrieved aspirants from both the APC and PDP and other political heavyweights who oppose Tinubu and Atiku's candidacy are already working underground to ensure he emerged victorious in the next presidential election. According to the source, Obi, who has gained ground amid widespread support from across the country, is the ideal candidate to return power back to the South in 2023. The source also claimed that these aspirants were also encouraged by Obi's statement promising not to close shop and go after thieves if elected president. All right, so my people, and that is it for you all. And the truth of the matter is that all these leaders, even the ones in the ruling party, they knows the choice of the people. In fact, this present government is not smiling at them. All of them, they are affected by what is happening in Nigeria today. But most of them are mute. They are quiet because of one or two places they've committed themselves. You heard what one of the national leadership said, that the only option left for them is to either quit politics or work for the party and hope for the best, that they cannot join the opposition party or be fully integrated into the party. So this is to tell you that even though these people are affected by what is happening in Nigeria on a daily basis, even though they are not happy, they cannot boldly come out. Politics in Nigeria is a very dirty game. But since they said they are working behind the scene, it is good like that. They should continue working behind the scene. At the end of the day, all of us, we will arrive at the same junction. You see, this is why, are you not like surprised? They will tell you, somebody like Dave Umahi the other time came out and said they are not obedient in Ebonyi State. At the end of the day, you all saw the crowd that Peter Obi pulled out in Ebonyi State. The same thing happened in Kaduna, where Governor El-Rufai said people will not come out. But you saw the crowd. Truly, if they want to disrupt those process, they can disrupt it. But because these people, they are not happy. Secretly, most of them, they want Peter Obi, but they cannot come out because of the atrocities they have done. They cannot come out. Even the Buhari himself, if there is anything like that, so the Buhari himself and all of them pushing this man called Ahmed Bola Tinubu to go into Aso Rock, they know that he cannot perform. They know. But just like they have their reasons why they are pushing him. The Northerners are pushing him because they have given him Shetima. At the end of the day, we heard someone saying the other day that they are pushing him so that once they get there, once he get there, they will get rid of him. Shetima will take over. We heard someone saying it the other day. So most of them supporting Ahmed Bola Tinubu's presidency is not because they don't know that this man is not fit for the job. It's not because they don't know that this man is old and he needs to relax. It's not because they don't know that this man is no longer like that person they said he ruled Lagos State and did this and did that. He's no longer. But because of their selfish interests, all of them have their reasons why they are supporting Ahmed Bola Tinubu. Just look at somebody like Festus Keyamo, who once sued Ahmed Bola Tinubu for certificate forgery. Is now the evidence. Check internet, is on the internet. I'm not saying what I don't know. Festus Keyamo, he once sued Ahmed Bola Tinubu for certificate forgery. Today now, he is the spokesperson of Ahmed Bola Tinubu's campaign. So that alone speaks volume. So in all of this, in as much as they cannot come out boldly to give their support to Peter Obi, they should continue working behind the scene. It is good. Not everybody will work openly. They should continue working behind the scene. At least they know they are in the camp of the enemy. They know what is going on there. It is a good prayer for God to raise a man for you in the camp of your enemy, because if you don't know what the enemies are planning, how will you fight them? So he will be the one to fight them for you. So that is it for you all. It is a good step to the right direction. I'm going to leave you all to share your thoughts with me on the comment section. And with that, I will say thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to share this video. Once again, like, subscribe, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye-bye. Bye.